on the PBD podcast, they watched this video clip and it went viral. It's like 2 million views, just went completely viral. So I want to play this clip and react to it with you, but at the full version of it, so we don't miss anything. I think it's really powerful, and I want to get your reactions on it down in the comments. Yeah, it's just one of those things where there's just an enormous amount of truth there, and it's a cautionary tale of it, just the society that we're in, this over-sexualized, hyper-sexualized society that makes everything about sexuality, looks, how we perceive ourselves, what we should value, and what is happening here is that the society we're a part of holds us to standards. Like, it does it in multiple ways, right? It makes guys, it shows guys what they should be desiring. Except what should they be desiring is a photoshopped, completely crazy, unattainable standard of beauty. Because all those females on there, they have the access to the best healthcare, lotions, workout routines, nannies, hair products, eye products, lip products, skin products, nose products, teeth products. So the average girl out there is now competing against that because we've been hypersexualized. Now the girls, they are under this constant subjugation of this standard that they can never hit, that they've got to try and work and earn and mirror that. Otherwise, if they don't, they start feeling like less of themselves. And what I found, actually, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but what I've just found is that guys tend to overthink about themselves and girls tend to underthink about themselves. They tend to have a really low view of themselves, and guys tend to have a very high view of themselves. So what ends up happening is a guy tends to have a high view of himself, then he wants that equal in a woman. Now, what happens if he can't find that woman? He turns to porn, turns to pornography, doesn't want to get married, doesn't want to commit because he wants a better version of this girl that's with him and doesn't want to commit and won't have a family, and that's what that happens. And then the girl tends to have this low view of herself, so she doesn't she doesn't entertain that there's a guy out there. Maybe she gets a guy that she could manage. She doesn't hold high standards for the guy, so she doesn't hold high standards for herself, and then that turns out to be very toxic relationships. Now, I'm overgeneralizing, but this just tends to be the trend. Now, as a father, this is different now. Okay, so I'm just thinking at what culture is doing to women and men. So then, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I tend to see women who can't meet this standard like make themselves ugly on purpose. I don't think I've ever said this, too out loud to too many people, but here I am on YouTube saying this. Do you think that women make themselves ugly on purpose because they feel like they can't hit that standard of beauty? They feel so crushed by it, they just want to opt out altogether, so they try to redefine their definition of beauty and self-worth and self. And so they they make themselves uglier on purpose. And this is a little sensitive because, well, I'm saying this all public, and some people might get offended, but quite honestly, it's just my observation. And this could be true or not. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Is this where the LGBTQ, transformers, I don't know. It's just interesting, right? Not care. This is different from not caring about yourself, not caring about the health, not caring about all that stuff. But do some women make themselves ugly on purpose? I kind of think so, but I don't think they would admit that. But I want to hear someone else's opinion on down in the comment section. Let me just switch topics here into another perspective, is a father's perspective. To me, it just means that there is this high calling on a father to watch out for their daughters, to protect them, to make sure that they don't fall into this trap where their daughters are like being preyed on. They are victims right now. If they see a particular way that women are presented or should be held to this particular standard in the world, fathers need to protect them from that. They need to show them, okay, what is beautiful, and that you love your wife, their mother, and they'll see how their mother operates. And so how you love your wife, how you love their mother will reflect on what they look for in a husband, in a relationship. So how you love your wife, it matters on how you love them as well. And it sets that standard. And there's a high call for fathers to protect the women in their lives, to tell their wife that, hey, you are my standard. You are the new standard. This is said in Song of Solomon, right? In Song of Solomon, there's in the Bible, there's this funny verse that talks about how the girl, it does not feel like she conforms to beauty standards. This is in chapter 1, but then she sees herself as ugly and just not good looking. But then in like chapter 2, she's now calling herself, she's like, I'm now a rose, I'm now a lily of the gardens. And so we see the transformation of a woman from who thinks herself ugly into who loves how she looks and feels because of the changing love of the husband. And I think that's what we need to do as husbands, is like love our wives in such a way that the lies of the world don't affect them, that we pad armor around them. And I certainly am trying to learn this every day. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Am I totally off here, or do you agree? I don't know. I'll see you later.